Testing. Yeah, we're good. Testing. Is this thing on? I think it might be. Hopefully my audio video is in sync too. I'm John the Unwise Media. Welcome, everybody. This is the stream. Speaking of, take a look at a few things with Twitch Stream Analyzer. Make sure everything is good to go there. Have a couple of OBS streams scenes squared away here. Switch over to the one in the lower right hand here. Take a look at a few of the things that are going on with the stream right now. Make sure that everything configured right. Good bit rate, no drop frames, keyframe is good. Video frame rate is good, 60 frames per second. Sorry, see, 60 frames per second. Good bit rate, non-standard aspect ratio. I know what that's about. It's like 1980 by 1030 or something like that. I missed something in configuring it. Okay, so audio is too loud and is clipping. This will cause bad quality audio. So let's go ahead and pull down the microphone a little bit because that's probably what's causing it. Okay, cool. So we'll see how this works. One of the things I wanted to do on this kind of test stream, and it's really early in the morning, so if my audio is like light, try not to scream wake up my wife. Who also has a Twitch channel, you should check it out. Alright, so we're over here in Firefox. Looking at the intro to React. Let's start doing this here. The tutorial doesn't assume any existing React knowledge, which is good because I don't have a lot. I use React a little bit more, but that's about it. final result real quick. Functions, I think I have an idea what that might be. We'll see how it looks like in the tutorial. Take a guess. So classes, that's fine. Let, that's variable assignment, and const is a variable type that I think is unchangeable, but that was from a really long time ago, if I'm remembering const correctly from C classes. So you can use the Babel REPL to check what ES6 code compiles to. Okay. Set up for the tutorial. You could right click in the browser, which is the quickest way to get started. Probably the easiest way to get started, and that's not my time. Local development environment. Now that's cool. Setup requires more work, but allows you to complete the tutorial using an editor of your choice. Here are the steps to follow. Make sure you have a recent version of Node.js installed. So let's go ahead and do that first. I'm going to switch over to VS Code. You'll be able to see this here. So let's go ahead and start down here in the terminal. I'm going to check out Node.js. So better idea. Let's go ahead and go back over to Firefox. Downloaded for Linux. I don't necessarily know what version of Node we have in the Ubuntu repositories currently. I'm using Ubuntu Mate. So let's go ahead and Node.js file on the home directory. So I'm going to go ahead and cd out to there. And I don't know if this is going to blow up in the directory it's attached to, so I'm going to go ahead and make directory Node.js, remove Node.js. Alright, we're going to go ahead and extract it to see what that's about. So tar xvf Node. Now that's tar xv, so that might not be the right. Nope, that's not the right. Go ahead and take the Z off. Yeah, that did the trick. Good on Node for not dropping everything in the directory that it's removed in. So let's go ahead and open review.md, and I was going to use nano, but it's nano takes up a chunk of the terminal by outputting its options. Alright, so we'll look down for the install instructions. These should be binaries already, so building Node.js shouldn't apply. Security is nice. The credits. Thank you, everybody. Put this together. Alright. So, no install instructions in the README. Alright, let's make sure I don't have Node on here already. Good. Alright. So we're given a non-specific. This is for, but thank you. Okay, so I recommend actually untarring this directly to the opt directory. That probably makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and So sorry, I just realized I didn't flip the screen over to... Alright, so here's what I did. All I did is move back over to the Node.js folder that I created to initially unpack it, and then I just moved it from that directory over to off. Sorry about that. Going back over to Firefox. Which npm for that matter, it would show this one before any others. Alright, so when you start your terminal or access session, you can download it. So I'm going to go back over to VS Code, switching the scenes this time. So I'm going to export that. Best way to do this, I think, is just to grab this, copy that, nano, profile, so this profile is doing its things. If there's a private binary file in it, oh, wait a minute. So this terminal is actually not handling V very well. It's taking arrow buttons, outputting something different than arrow buttons. So go back over to nano here. It adds things like a local bin if one exists, home bin if another one exists, and the source is bash RC. So we're going to go ahead and export path. It's 2 a.m. Surprised I could even type it all. And then append any additional path variables to the rest of that. We're going to X there. So let's see if that picks up from the terminal when we open a new terminal in VS Code. Echo path. No, it didn't. Great. So I'll go ahead and work on that another day. What I could do now is just paste that in. Alright, and that is worked around. Right on. Okay, so we have Node installed. Let's get on to the next thing. Thank you again to IBM for putting that little tutorial together. It's harder to find than I would have hoped for. Alright, so once we have that in, have the recent version of Node.js installed, we're going to follow the installation instructions for creating a React app, which I hope is just this. Go ahead and click the link just to make sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Oh, wait. So it looks like once we get the React app going, we have to cd into the app and click and type npm start to actually start the app. But I think we have a slightly different way to do it for the purposes of this tutorial. Okay, so npx create. Man, I did it again. I have to go to sharing the desktop rather than sharing individual. Window capture X composite. Call it rough monitor. So it's trying to put, so I have a multi-monitor setup. It's trying to I have a project directory already made for this project's ReactJS tutorial. Go ahead and paste that in. Need to install the following packages. Create React. Yes, I hope that's okay, man. React app and everything React relies on. So yeah, React DOM, React scripts, great template. hacking. Gosh, they got me figured out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get back over to Firefox. We have some additional things to figure out. So we're going to be deleting all files in the source folder of the new project. I'm not going to delete the source folder itself, just the original source folders inside, the source files inside of it. So we'll take a look at this here. I wonder what I'm actually deleting. Looks like the app just outputs a logo of some kind, then it's probably the React logo, and then gives a link to ReactJS stuff. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, so we'll go ahead and delete the source files there. RF. Oh, that's good. I have this really bad incident once where I did the rm-rf and then I like code has caught up. Cool, that's deleted. We'll go ahead and close that. I'm gonna go back over to the, and I forgot to change the camera again. Alright, so I think one of the notes I'm gonna take is when I change cameras or change systems. Well, first, if I could get the single desktop to display, that would be good. However, if I could get it to when I change scenes, actually just changes whatever's on my room. So try to streamline that process somehow. I think a lot of what this code is going to be is actually sending a coding stream. For example, one of the things I like to do is put together a Flask backup, basically a button that runs in the browser that is going to be running on my Raspberry Pi. Takes it off of the touchscreen, type in button, and it's on the certain back. So, for example, touching the buttons is will also bring up Firefox on the front, or bring it to the active window, or bring it to the front rather. So we'll see how that goes. It'll go on a to-do list of some kind, and we'll see how that happens. So back over here in Firefox, what I did is I went into Linux and I did a rem-rf so we're going to add a file named index.css. We're going to add a file named index.js, and then we're going to add these 3 lines to the top of index.js in this way. switch back over to VS Code. Index CSS, ReactJS. So it's importing folder and open local history files in the browser. You should see an empty tic-tac-toe field. Okay, so I guess if you just import React and React DOM with some basic index CSS, or the basic index CSS which is empty, it would just by default show tic-tac-toe fields. Okay, so we'll go over here. We're gonna run, do I run this from the source? In the project folder. Okay. So, go back over to here, into the project folder, we're gonna cd /, we're gonna run npm start. Alright, so, okay, there we go. Show you what I just forgot to change the scene for. Alright, so this is the React screen that occurs when you type in you're supposed to get according to the tutorial. You should see an empty tic-tac-toe. That's okay. Alright, so now that we're set up, let's go ahead and so it's definitely triggering the React code, even though the React code is not out there in the tic-tac-toe field. I'm not too concerned about that. That's okay. We have localhost running, it's React is putting together the basic HTML that will be generated by JavaScript. So we'll go back over to React app. Alright, we'll keep that open. And close that, so we're done with that. Not done with that. We are done with it. It's 3 a.m. Good morning. Alright, so, lets you compose complex UIs from small isolated pieces of code called components. React has a few different interfaces, so React.components like that. Okay. So, to give a little background, the reason I'm attacking this intro to React tutorial is I mentioned a few minutes ago that I want to do a button commands that can interact with different aspects ReactJS, we can use what's called the Material UI. There's a free version out there from MUI.com, if I'm recalling the website correctly. But if you type in Material UI into Google, that'll come back up. And it actually gives you the ability to set up a layout that resizes screens dynamically and then rearranges things as it's needed. So that was a really attractive option to me for doing this particular user interface. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be interesting to see if some of these principles like npm start to actually load the UI is going to translate well to something that's running with the Flask backend, because ultimately at the end of the day I enjoy programming in Python. So if this is going to be a detriment to that somehow, I probably won't be sticking with React, which is a bit fun. So there's a few different components. In this example, it's giving us a shopping list class which extends React component, and it renders returning an HTML div, passing the shopping list. If you don't know what it is with class names, reference your CSS. So there's ways to get different design formats to different divs, classes. That's what you see. So it's heading 1. Okay, so it lets you give prompts. So this class, the shopping list class, has properties. The shopping list class being this by this, the props, and that other property is name. So that's Instagram, WhatsApp, and Oculus. So this is an unsorted list. It's a list item. This ends the div. So HTML has open tags and closing tags, and that's how browsers apply different formatting with different methods. So the text information during the course of reading. Okay, so you can example usage by. Okay, so basically what we're doing is boiling this down into a way I could understand it best. We're using JavaScript to essentially create our own tags. In this case, it's creating a shopping list tag, and it's passing a property by the props name of Mark. So what let's end up doing is a shopping list for Mark in that h1 tag, so it's going to be nice and big. Okay, so far so good. And it kind of has a C-like pattern of, return. This is what it returns. When it's done, drop a semicolon on it. Although these curly brackets don't have semicolons on it, I'm not sure why. So, alright. I'll get the funny XML. Hopefully I am on Firefox too. So here's your shopping list. We'll get the funny XML tags so when you use it to tell you after your screen. Maybe changes the picture shopping list is a React component class. Parameters called props. So properties and returns hierarchy display the So we could take the time to write all of them. It's abstracted into the HTML. Create element as an API reference instead of using data sets. JavaScript, you can put any JavaScript expression braces inside the CSS. React element is a JavaScript object. Okay, so I'm thinking of this wrong. Like, I'm thinking of the Flask backend is truly that backend, and then the React frontend. The frontend is quick to the backend, and the backend will determine the information that the frontend can use, but they're not under the same execution style. So the execution, so each time you actually create this, run the UI, and then be running the backend to someone else where you'll run your So the shopping list component provides renders, built-in DOM, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. Document object. DOM components like div and li, but you can compose and render custom React components too. For example, we can now refer to the whole shopping list by writing shopping list. Blah. Okay, so one thing I do notice is it uses this tagging style here. Normally, when you're doing HTML, you do something like what we see up here, li, and then we close it with a /li. In this usage, there is no closing the shopping list because it's a single element. So this is in effect the closing tag for that shopping list. So instead of having to type in shopping list past the props, then in another tag /shopping list, you can evidently just use this / bracket. Inspecting the starter code. If you're going to work on the tutorial in your browser, open this code in a new tab. Cool. If you're going to work on the tutorial locally, instead open source.index.js in your project folder. You've already touched the file during the setup. The starter code is the basis of what we're building. We provided the CSS styling so you can. Okay, so we touched the folder, but we touched the file, but we never entered any code for it. So we go ahead and with this CSS code and this JS code. Okay, I see. So we'll go ahead and open this. We'll copy that. And flip back over to code. call the stream test a success. There might be a few audio things here and there that I might have missed or might come up when I review this later. Questions or comments, please